Achieving disability inclusion is a critical goal in the pursuit of IFAD's mission. As you know, 15% of the world's population has a disability, and 80% of them live in the global south, and a large number of them are very poor. Since IFAD's work is to end rural poverty with a strategic focus on the poor and marginalized communities, working with persons with disability becomes a part of the larger mission. Focusing on the rights of persons with disabilities supports the achievement of the central promise under the Sustainable Development Goals to leave no one behind as well. IFAD accordingly prepared its disability inclusion strategy in 2022 for a 5-year period, which is aligned with the UN Disability Inclusion Strategy and the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, as well as with IFAD's own targeting strategy. In brief, IFAD invests in initiatives like SPARK in order to promote disability-inclusive rural transformation models that have the potential for replication by other government partners, by other development partners, and the government. The SPARK project is financed by an IFAD grant, and globally it is implemented by a consortium of partners consisting of ILO, Light for the World, and Procosur. It was piloted in 4 countries, one of which was India. And in India, it was aligned with the IFAD Finance project. In terms of the results, I will limit myself to 3 of the major ones. The first is that there is a distinct change in people's outlook towards persons with disabilities. The discrimination has gone down significantly, as many persons with disabilities themselves recognized. One of the most noticeable change is, for example, the decrease in derogatory behavior towards them. People are no longer heckling or calling them by names based on their disabilities, but rather calling them by their own names. People are vacating assigned seats in public transport for persons with disability. This might appear minor in other contexts, but was a major achievement in the context where they had faced many discrimination. More parents are willing to send their children, especially daughters with disabilities, for training or work-related events. And as a result, many persons with disability are now moving towards economic empowerment. The second is that many persons with disabilities were supported through the project to obtain the unique disability ID cards, the UDID. These are officially recognized government cards, which are a proof of disability and which entitles them to several government benefits, whether it is education, health, employment, etc. The third one is the consciousness among various service providers and the local government bodies to create inclusive infrastructure. This was not at all common in the rural areas, but now you would see panchayat buildings, bands. Panchayat are local government bodies. So in the end, I would say that meetings and training sessions conducted by disability inclusion facilitators in villages truly helped in bolstering the competence of persons with disability and facilitated their integration into various aspects of societies. They are now empowered to realize their full potential.